Lunchtime. I need cheese now, please.
You heard him. I'm hungry too. It's lunchtime. Let's go get some food. Well, guys, it's motherfriggin' Friday, and I got an announcement today that's kind of crazy. Remember how I said I'm getting interviewed for the job? Well, that interview is coming up on Monday. Actually, the day you're probably watching this video. So, holy shit, eh? So, by the time you guys are watching this video, depending on when you watch it, because I do put the videos up at 12 a.m., which is midnight, and I guess some of you will be watching it before I do the interview, and some of you will be watching it after. Interview's at 8 o'clock in the freaking morning. Holy crap. I start at 9. I'm going to have to get up at 6, just so I can dose myself with enough caffeine so I'm nice and awake and ready to rock, and actually nail this friggin' interview, because I kind of really want this job, because it's going to give me some serious freedom. On a side note, she's pretty freaking snowy out there. I'm going to have to get out there and snow blow my driveway. I was going to go out for independent grocers tonight and get some noms for the weekend, but I have to do my driveway first, and I scheduled the stream for 7. I don't really need food. I got plenty of food in the house. I was just going to pick up some chicken wings because they're freaking awesome there and have some chicken wings for supper. But if I leave Scruffy out there long enough, he'll just end up digging holes through the ground, so that's pretty cool. I don't sound like my energetic self. Guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. I am so lethargic today. I have like no power whatsoever. I feel really, really, really weak. Like I'm like tired. I want to go back to bed. I don't know. Coffee's not hitting, that's for sure. Friggin' pounded pot and a half of coffee already, and the only thing it's doing is drying me out, making me pee a lot. That's about it. Super fun. Okay. Hey, get over here. Come on. You gonna go pee or what? You coming? You're such a poopy face. So they're calling for freezing drizzles today in the weather. I was hoping for the chocolate form, but guess that's not going to be the case. Anyway, for lunch, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't feel like cooking anything. Might just do like I did the other day, have cheese and pork rinds. But first, I have to pee. You guys remember the other day when I had cheese and pork rinds? Well, today, I'm doing it again. Motherfriggin' cheese and pork rinds versus motherfriggin' cheese and motherfriggin' pork rinds. Gonna be delicious. Can't wait to shove it in my face hole. Right, puppy? Don't sniff my face. Don't sniff my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's doing it. Don't do it. He's so aggravated. Okay, bye. Well, I already watched part 1, so I might as well watch part 2. So for lunch today, I watched The Tiger King, the 2nd season. Holy shit. You know what that whole scenario reminds me of? And everything, David's freaking farm. Like all the nonsense he went through, like paying people money to find his wife or his ex-wife. And like when he did that video on YouTube holding up all the money and he's like, I'll pay anybody to find my ex-wife and stuff. Like totally, it reminded me of like watching this Tiger King. It's like that. It's like the same bullshit, just Merca. It's so freaking cocked. Like I'm just going through it. And it's like, you know, when they did the 16:9 documentary on him, it's like the same nonsense. It's hilarious. It's classic. I think that's why I like this Tiger King so much, is like it reminds me of bullshit that I've actually lived through, except for when Global contacted me for an interview, because I was on the farm a few times and my name was brought up by a couple of people who were actually talked to. They contacted me for a little bit of a, hey, how are you now? And I was like, yeah, I'm not getting involved in this shit show. You can get evidence anywhere else. I'm out. That's what Tiger King to me feels like, is David's farm all over again. It's crazy. Oh, I'd give my left nut for a Red Bull right about now. How's it going, guys? It's last break of the day. Dog is a dummy. My cat is pretty lame. It's not snowing out there. It's actually snaining. It's drizzling. It's wetting. There's water. I'm gonna have to get out and snow blow. Can't even see the coyote or dog footprints. Could have been a yoti. I don't know. I didn't go over there and inspect the paw prints. Just those are dog paw prints. All I know is if we're getting yotis in town, I gotta be careful putting Oreo out at night, because he's a little chicken nugget to them bastards. So he'd be quite the treat, quite the little snacko, quite the little lunchable. We get pretty destroyed pretty damn quick. Kind of don't want that to happen to Scruffy Fluffy Puppy. Kind of sort of like having him around. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to next Monday. Not looking forward to it. It's funny, like, I can do this job. I just did a couple tier 2 jobs right now because they're swamped. Like, they're super backed up. And clients, I don't want to say they get impatient, but it's a form of impatience because they can't wait any longer. Like, it's been like 2-3 days, their shit's broken, they're not able to work. They're literally sitting at their desk, twiddling their thumbs going, why am I even here? So they call back in to tier 1 to get an update. And just me and my nature, I just look at it and go, okay, let me see what I can do with this. And then I give it a try. I don't know what Oriole's barking at right now, but let's go get him back in the house. I did a couple tier 2 jobs before, and they elevated my access to allow me to do a little bit more. And nobody's revoked it, so I've been kind of using that to my benefit to get jobs done that the average tier 1 can't do. So, like, if you know how to do the job, it's fine. But knowing how to do the job and knowing how to ace the interview is two separate things. See, if anybody's ever done an interview where they use the STAR model or the SAR model, and what that stands for is like, STAR is situation, task, action, result. So what's the situation? Client called in, can't print to the printer. Or like the one I just had right now. Client called in and they can't, when they scan the PDF, they scan the email. So they're scanning from a Ricoh printer to their email address in the address book in the printer. But the scans are coming through as TIFF, not as a PDF. And they need it in PDF form because they don't have a TIFF to PDF converter. It's a JPEG format. They don't want pictures. They want an Adobe file. So it's like, okay, no problem. So then now that's the situation. So the task at hand is converting the we can either convert TIFF to PDF with another piece of program, or we can nip the problem in the butt and go right to the printer, or basically make it so that it scans from TIFF to PDF, make sure it's scanning in PDF mode. Now, the way to do that is you can either tell the client to go to the panel on a Ricoh 4500, 5440, and the 5600 series. You can go right on the panel and it'll actually ask you when you go to scan, what format do you want to scan in? A lot of people don't realize it's asking that question because it's not an obvious thing. It doesn't stand out. It's not a different color. Ricoh really kind of dropped ball on making it a visible thing. So you can either click on TIFF or click on PDF. Now, if everybody in the office wants to scan to PDF, then what you can do is you can just log into the printer's the back end panel, and then from there you can change it so that by default it'll always select PDF. So no matter what the client forgets to choose what format they want, it's coming out in PDF format. If they remember to choose, then they can change it to TIFF, but it won't auto default to that. So I asked her, how many people do this, and she's like, oh, everybody in the office scans to PDF. I said, is everybody in the office having the same complaint? She said, yeah, and I knew right away what the problem was. I said, okay. So the action I took was I logged into the printer and went into the configuration, went into the default settings for scanning, and changed it to PDF. And the resolution was simply enough. Now the client was able to go scan the document and get a PDF document. Now that I understand the model, the STAR model and the SAR model on how to do the interview, if I would have known this for the SO2 position, I would have been great. I would have been picked up so fast. Because I didn't know how to answer the questions. I didn't understand their formatting. And now that I do. But in a way, I'm kind of glad because SO2 is basically what I'm doing now. And SO2 is pretty much, you're the first point of contact. Somebody calls in with a problem, they talk to you. My computer won't turn on. So you open up the template for computer laptop issue. And then you literally run the template. The job's designed so that Service Officer 2s require minimal technical abilities. Just enough to navigate Windows and know how to do something. You don't have to be a diagnostics expert. You don't have to friggin' know how to troubleshoot shit. If you want to go the extra mile, you can ask out in Teams and somebody will actually give you advice. But 90% of the time, it's literally take the template, run with it. So it'll ask you, what's the computer name? What's the issue? So you describe the issue. Client presses power button, beeps 3 times, and then turns off. Okay. In my mind, I hear beep 3 times. I jump on the manufacturer's website, look up postcode, find out what 3 beeps means, and go, okay, well, yeah, it's coming back saying the main board's fried. We're not going to do anything with this. Let's just fire it off to the vendor for a warranty. And if it's not under warranty, then let's just put that thing in the bin and get you a new computer. So on and so forth. But I go the extra mile. Sometimes I don't even touch the template. Client calls in with a problem and I'm just on it. 2-minute repair. No messing around, no getting friendly with them. Just, okay, I can't print. I can't find the print queue. And I'll be like, okay, well, here, let me connect. Boom, it's done. Try printing now. Oh, thanks, it's working. What'd you do? I just added the printer. Thanks. Bye. But that's why I'm thinking maybe that SO2 position, that wasn't for me. where the SO3 position, where you get to actually do some more damage and you actually get more involved, and that's more up my alley. That's more my style of working, because that's literally what I'm doing right now in my job is SO3 work with an SO2 title. But I'm not even SO2, I'm a contract. So I'm a acting SO2 with SO3 privileges. Super fun, super fun. So yeah, I'm super nervous about Monday, but I wrapped my head around the question they asked that I'm gonna have to talk about, and I think I know how I'm gonna cover it. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and it should be good. And then anything they throw at me, I'm just gonna come at it with the STAR approach. And like they say in the STAR approach is, make sure you use words that promote your skill set. Your skill set, like I'm good at diagnostics, so make sure I constantly mention stuff along the lines of, I don't even know how to word it. This is where I come into the blank. This is the problem I have, where you need to talk about your expertise, and it's like, oh yeah, okay. So what I would do is I would ask them, like for instance, the printer. Okay, so first I need to confirm if everybody in the office is affected by it. Start at one location, see the problem. If it's just one person, then the printer's probably fine. It's probably their profile. Or if it's everybody in the office who's affected, then the common denominator is the printer they're scanning from. So I know to start there. But if it's one person, then I know to start there. So you got to basically rule out where the problem is arising at. And if you're not sure, then it gets more broader. Then you basically 50-50. It's either the printer or the user. You call the shots on that. And that's how I do it. It's also the reason why I have such a hard time training new employees. It's because I can't explain how I get my results. I just do. Like, those who can do, those who can't teach. And what I mean by that is, it's not that somebody can't do the job so they can teach you how to do the job. It's just those who know how to do the job usually aren't the ones who can do it to their best. Like, my old teacher, Wayne, he was like Java guru. He knew Java inside and out. He was like a brain. The guy was from the field. He was not a teacher. He couldn't teach you how to code. You basically, if you went into that class and you did not have a programmer's mind, you couldn't think like a programmer. Where if you're a programmer, you can write in any language. As long as you have the mindset of a programmer and you understand how programming works, all you really need is the syntax for the language that you're looking to use, and you can write in any damn language. As long as you understand two basic types of programming. Object-oriented programming, also known as OOPS, the object-oriented programming system, and linear programming, like your Visual Basics, and I'm trying to think of other ones that are linear, but that's all I can really come up with. I'm sure there's others, like I think COBOL was linear. I know Python's object. Same with Java and C++, and I think assembly might be linear. I could be wrong on that though. But assembly a lot of times you're making like subroutines to call out to from other applications, just so you can get down to the nitty-gritty machine code of things and just really hammer it out. I probably already lost all of you on this, but no, it's just this is what's been going on through my mind all day today, and I've been kind of brain clouded on it because I'm like, holy shit, like this is happening. I got to smarten up because I need this job. Like, I currently have a job, but this position here will literally pay me double what I'm making now. And that's a nice chunk of cheddar. That means I'll actually have play money. I haven't had play money since the Ontario days. Like, pay my bills and then end up having a bunch of money left over to spend on stupid shit. And then once my truck's paid off in April, I have even more money to spend on stupid shit. Like, I want to completely nuke my bathroom and completely redo it because the floor is sagging, because the toilet leaks, and it's annoying, and it's causing the wood to rot and all that. So I really want to nuke that and completely redo that. I'd like to do other things. I'd like to put up a big shed in the backyard so I can have my shop open, or actually make a shed into a shop so I can have a shop for doing wood stuff. Because that would be awesome to have a nice little workshop in the back, keep the garage for the car, have a workshop in my backyard where I can have all my tools set up, like my drill press and my sander and all that. What time is it? Oh, piss, I gotta go. I'm sitting here talking to you guys, not even paying attention to the time. I'm supposed to be logged into a special network right now. Anyway, guys, I'll chime back in a minute. Actually, I'm just gonna put my headset on and continue talking to you guys. Frig it. So yeah, that's been my thing for today, is trying to figure out I found some YouTube videos on the Star interviewing. Like I was told to reach out to my boss for advice and reach out to some other people. I reached out to 4 people today. Nobody got back to me. So you know what? Guess we're on our own once again. So used to that. We'll figure this out. And if we don't get the job, then maybe it was never meant to be and there's something else in my future. Gonna do our best, see how it plays out. But maybe North Bay is not where I'm meant to be. I don't know. Guess we'll wait and see. Guess what, guys? It's the mother-friggin' weekend. That's right. We have officially hit 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Shut her down. Time to go outside and put the snow on the side of the road. That made no sense. But it's time to go outside and fire some snow off the driveway onto the lawn. It's not even cold out right now. It's like, okay, dog, seriously, you gotta move. He just like stands there and looks down the stairs. I understand he's old, but he's gotta quit being senile. Yeah, what we gotta do is, we gotta do shit. No, we gotta, it's not cold out right now. I don't even know what the temperature is. Let's ask Stupid. Hey, Stupid, what's the temperature outside?
In North Bay, it's currently -1 degree. There's currently a rainfall warning in effect.
And people are out there fishing on Circle Lake. This is great for ice creativity and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna blast some snow. I'm gonna film it with the GoPro, so I'll see you guys out there for a time lapse of snow blowing to some Mexican music. Let's go. Alright guys, we're on the GoPro still. Just thought I'd show you what we did back here. So yeah, obviously seeing the driveway's done, we're good there, but coming back here into the yard, I decided to blast myself a path out right to the fire pit, which is not looking the greatest right now. I will admit. It's covered in snow. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to get this lit tomorrow. If I do a fire tomorrow. If I do, she's gonna be a steamy one, that's for sure. Alright, take all this shit out, shovel that all out. That'll be a video for another day, not for today, but I'm sure once we get a good fire lit, all that piss will just melt away and we'll have ourselves an awesome cozy fire. We got a lot of spaces for seats and stuff, so sitting around the fire is possible. It'll just be me here. I don't know what I'm going to cook on it. Probably just cook some hot dogs or something, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to put my tripod away. We're going to head into the house, see what time it is, and make a decision on what we're doing tonight. Well, I know we're streaming, but before then, okay, bye. Well, that's too cool. Congratulations for completing a year without claim. Oh, I can't even speak. A year of being claim free on your policy. Not having a claim means you value safety and protection, and we do too. For your reward, the attached claim is free, a bonus. Check. Only from Allstate. Yeah, man. It pays to be with Allstate. They gave me friggin' $50. When was the last time your insurance company sent you a paycheck after paying them for a service that you never needed because you don't drive like an asshole? I'm telling you, man. Totally worth it. $50. Now, what do I do with that? Do I put that towards the money that I'm earning to buy something special? Or do I just put that towards bills? Probably something special. We'll keep the work money for bills. Yeah. Hi guys, how's it going? It's like friggin' super late in the evening. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I'm freaking tired. Just got done streaming, and yeah, so like after I was done with the yard and all that, and snow blowing and shit. It's freaking pissing rain out right now, but that might benefit. Not really, but kind of sort of maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyway, I went to Independent and I ended up getting a chicken for supper, but I also bought some stuff for tomorrow night in case we do a fire. If we don't, I'll just cook it in the air fryer, but if we do, we're going to be cooking a fire roasted dinner. It's going to be pretty awesome. I just have to go outside in the rain there. Oreo's out there right now pooping. But my truck is literally armored. It's got ice on it. But I was able to lift my wipers in time. I meant to do that when I got back from Independent, but I forgot. It is what it is. Anyway, tomorrow I got some ideas for some videos to shoot. And then Sunday, I don't know what we're going to do Sunday. Probably not going to stream tomorrow night. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'll let you know. With that interview on Monday, I think I'm going to need some time down to focus on that because, like I said, I definitely want this job. It's going to be a game changer. More money equals more fun times equals better quality videos. I can afford to do things, like fun things. Not just hang out in the house and play video games and stuff. I could actually afford to go places and yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to friggin' pass out any second now. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Also, guys, the live stream is 8 hours and 38 minutes long. Holy shit. Somebody mentioned to me, you should do a 24-hour live stream for charity someday. And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Maybe when I do my bike run in August, I'll do a 24-hour charity and tell people to donate who show up to donate to the charity. Links in the description. And see if we can get some more generous people to donate funds. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, remember, fish, lift, cycle. Even though I did none of them today, you should never stop. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.